Back in March, Congresswoman Katie Porter voiced frustration during an oversight committee hearing about partisanship in Washington getting in the way of real oversight work.
This committee can have a real conversation about the problem of influence peddling, and we can pass legislation to create badly needed ethics guardrails. That would be real work, not a real circus. I yield back.
The panel's conservative Republican chairman, Representative James Comer of Kentucky, offered an unexpected response.
Ms. Porter, I think you are sincere, and I look forward to working with you on that legislation.
Months later, the pair are now co-sponsors of the Presidential Ethics Reform Act.
The goal here is to restore Americans' trust in government. This shouldn't be a partisan issue. The idea here is to really, no matter who's president this year or going forward, we want to restore that trust in government.
The bill would require presidents and vice presidents to disclose all financial payments and gifts to them and their families from 2 years before taking office to 2 years after leaving office. While Porter and Comer are polar opposites politically, analysts say both lawmakers, and by extension Democrats and Republicans, are motivated to move on this legislation.
It's not as odd a pairing as you might think, because both sides believe that they have something to gain. If the Republicans believe that if this passes, they can use this to go after what they call the Biden crime family. If it passes and Donald Trump gets elected, the Democrats have from day one an issue that they can beat Donald Trump over the head with.
But the bill faces obstacles. After our conversation with Porter, the Hill newspaper reported this week that 3 potential co-sponsors have decided not to sign on to the measure. Porter accused the White House of meddling, telling the Hill, quote, "I was excited to come to Washington to introduce my bill and was proud that I had found 3 senior Democratic co-sponsors. When I landed, I was really disappointed to learn that those co-sponsors had decided not to support the bill and had had conversations with the White House." We reached out for comment to Congressman Ro Khanna, Kwesi Mfume, and Raja Krishnamurthy, who were named by the Hill as those co-sponsors. Khanna and Krishnamurthy's office did not return our request for comment. A spokesman for Mfume said the congressman had no further comment. We also reached out to the White House, but did not hear back. Porter's office telling us in a statement, President Biden has an incredible track record of transparency, for example, disclosing 26 years of tax returns. So I can't think of any good reason why he wouldn't support my bipartisan bill to boost Americans' trust in our government. The bill has been referred to the Oversight Committee, which Comer is the chair of and Porter is a member of, likely giving it a better chance of advancing to the House floor. But it will be up to the Speaker to actually schedule a vote on the measure. In Washington, Cassie Simeon, Spectrum News.